Okay, I'm sorry this is late. Piano recital gone wrong. Okay, sorry. This, as I'm looking at this, this is a lot of review from what we did today. So we talked about what prefixes were. What words do you know that can help you remember what the prefixes mean in metric system? And what that is asking us is things like the centi, and this is more you taking notes than anything else. Centi means 100 cents in a dollar. Okay, and there are 100 centimeters in a meter. Remember we were saying deca is 10, a decagon or a decahedron, I think, is a 10-sided shape. So there are 10 decameters in a meter. How do the lengths of the different units relate to each other? Well, they're all 10 times smaller or 10 times greater, right? They're all 10 times larger than the next smaller unit. So if I look here at the millimeters, it's millimeters is 10 times less than a centimeter, 10 times smaller than a decimeter, 10 times smaller than a meter. Then as I'm going this to the decameter, it's 10 times larger than a meter. Hectometer is 10 times larger than a decameter, and a kilometer is 10 times a hectometer. So 10 times larger, 10 times larger than the smaller. This is smaller than this one. So a kilometer is greater than a hectometer, is greater than a decameter, is greater than a meter. So there's multiple meters, multiple meters, multiple meters. Then a meter is greater than a decimeter. A decimeter is greater than a centimeter is greater than a millimeter, and the millimeter is the very smallest. How many meters are in a kilometer? So 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Now let's write this sentence. They, write with me, they are all 10 times larger than the next smaller unit. And 10, I'm just going to write the word because I'm running out of room, times smaller than the next larger. We talked all about this today. So if I were to go to 1 meter, we're going to start at 1 meter where my star is. If I were to say 1 meter times 10, and I wanted to be 10 times larger. So 1 times 10 times larger would be a decameter, times 10 larger, times 10 smaller would be 10 decimeters, so smaller than a meter. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think we talked all about this today in class, so this should be somewhat of a review. How many millimeters are there in 1 meter? So there are 1,000 millimeters, mm, are equal to 1 meter. How many centimeters are in 1 meter? There are 100 cents in 1 meter. What makes the metric system easy to understand? Well, that's easy. Everything's multiplied by 10. Everything is multiplied by 10, or grouped in units of 10. And multiplying by 10 is really easy, right? So let's just think of our number system and how we number things by 10. So you can use this conversion table to fill in this top part. And we'll fill in the top part, the first maybe 4 or 5, and then we will do the rest in class tomorrow. So if I'm looking at this, how many decimeters are in 1 meter? Just looking at this, well, we know there's 20 decimeters to 2 meters. So I can answer that one by saying that there's 1 meter to every 10 decimeters. How many decimeters are in 1 meter? 10. Because I know 2 meters, there's 20 decimeters. So I'm multiplying by 10, right? Complete the equation. 1 meter equals 10 decimeters. So if I need to complete this table over here, we're going to say 4 times 10 equals 40 decimeters. So 4 meters equals 40 decimeters. 6 meters is 6 times 10 equals 60 decimeters. And then you would say 8 times 10 would be 80 decimeters. Explain how you found the number of decimeters in 8 meters. Since I'm answering this for you, so you have an example, since there are 10 decimeters in 1 meter, I multiplied the number of meters. I multiplied the number of meters, which was what? 8, by the number by 10 to find the number of, because I know that there are 10 decimeters to every meter. So now we're going to go into those bigger numbers I told you. So if I have 1 kilometer, how many meters do I have? Now we're getting big. Deci means we were getting smaller. Kilo is bigger. So for every 1 kilometer, we get 1,000 meters. So that means I would need 1,000 students with those meter sticks that we made in class today. I would need 1,000 of you end to end to make 1 kilometer. So if I'm looking at this number line down here, and at the top I have kilometers, and at the bottom I have meters, how would I finish it off? Well, 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. 2 kilometers equals 2,000 meters. 3 kilometers equals 3,000 kilometers. 4 kilometers is 4,000 meters. 5 kilometers is, you're starting to see the pattern here, I hope. I'm going to challenge you. You do not by any means have to have these done for tomorrow, because we will play with these numbers tomorrow. I just need you to have the basic understanding that the whole meter system is based on 10. Multiples of 10. 10, 100, 1,000, so on. Okay? So if you want to try this bottom part here, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, go for it, and we can check it in class tomorrow. But we're going to be playing with these numbers a little bit more tomorrow. Okay, I'm sorry this is so late. I hope everybody gets on. I'll see you tomorrow.